Yeah.
Just ask, man.
What are you talking about?
3 pitchers of beer and you still can't ask. So just ask. Cut the foreplay and just ask, man.
Would that be a problem?
Is it a problem for you to ask?
How can you do? Yeah, that's right. Just ask, man. Just ask. Right, we're going back to basics with this one. How to be faster. Right, we're not talking about, you should be going back to school or college to learn the program, what the buttons. No, this is all about like workflows, and it's an underused, from my perspective anyway, area of Inventor that I don't think people really utilize all that much. Inspired by speed modeling things that are going on at the moment from the channels likes of Too Tall Toby, link in the description, mate. He's doing some awesome speed modeling stuff. Go check him out. And it just got me thinking about how to leverage the workflows that will make you faster. Right, there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first one of them would be to spend an outrageously obscene amount of money in buying something like this, right? The 3D Connection. This is a Space Mouse Enterprise or something, which is balls old. It's like it came out in 2016 and they're still selling it. Or there's the CAD mice from 3D Connection, which have got all kinds of customizable buttons on them as well. These are even older. The first CAD mouse came out in 2015, and they've just iterated on it by making left-hand versions and wireless versions and a mini version. So I'm a bit torn with 3D Connection. They're just exceptionally complacent due to their lack of competition, but their stuff's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. So there's that. Alternatively, you can leverage workflows in Autodesk Inventor, which is what I'm going to focus on today. So I think I've made a video on this a long time ago, but it's been lost in the archives. I didn't make it clickbaity enough, so it's well gone. Nobody here will have probably seen it. And it's all to do with this marking menu, mate. This thing here came about, if I recall, during the SolidWorks wars, when SolidWorks and Inventor were fighting over just really petty things like, oh, your program makes people move the mouse more up and down and ours doesn't, so people can work faster, all kind of. So the Inventor team went, all right, sod you then, we'll put this in. And it's got a couple of tricks that if you master it, you'll be an absolute wizard, mate. Really. So when you right click, you get this. And around the menu, right, if you move your mouse, you'll get this little light beam shine. And whenever you left click, it'll activate the command that's there. And according to Autodesk and their research, these are the most commonly accessed features at this particular point in Inventor in this context. So part mode with no sketch activated. If you go into a sketch and then you right click again, you'll get some sketch tools: line, center point circle, 2-point rectangle, and the like. Dimension, project geometry. So those are the ones that Autodesk think would be most commonly used. And you can just move the mouse towards, say, circle, left click, and you've got yourself a circle to draw. Sure, right? Not bad, not bad. But it doesn't stop there, mate. You can be lightning quick with this. If you've got good muscle memory and you practice, you can use this to your advantage to no end. So right click, for example, new sketch is down there. Right click, point down, left click, 3 actions. That's way too much, mate. I mean, you're going to just go up there and then click and then move back down here. Or if you remember that new sketch is directly below, it's the one right the way down. If you right click the mouse button and hold your finger down, right, you get this little, it's like you get like a trail, right, like this. You can sketch a note to your boss if you want to, and then it'll go away. But if you hold the right mouse button, drag down, and then let go really quickly, like this, it activates a new sketch. If you remembered that new sketch was down there. So you click your sketch and off you go. Now we've got the sketch marking menu. So if you remembered that circle was top right, I think it was, you can right click, drag. Oh no, that's rectangle, isn't it? Oh, circle's top left. Right click, drag, top left. You get your circle. Even inside the command, you'll get a different context of menus. You've now got OK, cancel, finish sketch. So if you do go, right, I'm going to draw a circle, I'm going to draw it here, and then it's good. Why is it in inches, mate? I literally changed this to millimeters before I started the draw. I don't care. I'm not starting again. Right. You're still in the command, and then you can right click, swipe to the right. OK, you're done. Finish sketch, swipe down, finish 2D sketch. So you could be really boom, 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 boom. You could just be lightning quick with this sort of stuff. Now, extrude, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember where they all are because I don't use Inventor daily, but it's top right. So you can just drag, extrude. Okay. You want a new sketch? Drag down, new sketch on that face. Okay. Rectangle, douche, finish sketch. Look how fast you can be if you just remember where those commands are. But I hear you scream at the screen. What if I want different commands there? What if I want loft or whatever to be on the marking menu? Well, mate, I'm glad you didn't ask, but I pretended like you did. You can customize this menu, and it's just going to be customized for you in your install. If you right-click anywhere on the ribbon bar, right, you get customize user commands, and then in here, you'll get a tab called marking menu. And there is what appears around that little ring around your right mouse button. So when you're in the environment part with nothing selected, that's what you get. If you want to be in sketch, so let's scroll down and find a 2D sketch. Those are all the buttons. So there's center point circle, which was top left, 2-point rectangle, which was top right. Let's say you didn't want 2-point rectangle and instead you wanted 2-point center rectangle, the one that you'd use when you first start a part and you make it symmetrical around the origin. You can just change it, make it 2-point center rectangle. If you want offset instead of trim, you can select trim, find offset in here, like literally all the commands are in here, and it'll probably be that one there. And you can click apply, okay. So let's now do our 2D sketch on here, okay on that, and then 2-point center rectangle and offset, and now there, so you can do your 2-point center rectangle, boosh, and then 1, tab, 1, or whatever, 41, why not? Sure, mate. Right click, and then you've got, okay, finish sketch, cancel, whoosh. How fast can you be if you master those? I'll tell you, mate, guess what? Really fast. Lightning fast. And there you go. That's pretty much it, mate. Get back to basics with using the market menus. I do believe these are rather underutilized. Sometimes they can be a bit weird, as in you right-click, you drag. If you do it too quickly, too slowly, if you move the mouse before you click the right mouse button, sometimes it just doesn't activate. But I think overall, it's objectively faster than going up to here, then back to here, and then going, oh, I wanted this rectangle here, and then it's objectively faster than that. So if you can master those menus, you'll just make yourself inherently, not necessarily passively, but just faster at getting stuff done, especially in the world of speed modeling, but just in your day-to-day work. And there's something actually quite satisfying about just flicking your wrist and just right click, drag, let go, and then just doing things that quickly. It is quite satisfying. All right, thanks very much. That's all I've got for this one. Thanks to the channel members for supporting the content. If you want to be a channel member and keep these videos going, mate, links in the description down below. Support Tech 3D and all that I do. If you find these videos helpful and if you think it's worth your time and if it helps you and you think this channel's valuable, please do sign up and I appreciate it in advance. Thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one.